Hi, Sean Huxter here. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. Or maybe I should say Magical Schleich Eldrador Worlds. Because look all around. We have two battle caves, the Shadow Cave and the Ice Cave. We have an ice robot here, or ice bot. We have another ice bot over here of the different kind, the earlier version. We've got the Ice Monster. We've got the Shadow Master robot. We've got the Shadow Worm. We also have a whole bunch of these mini figures, the mini creatures, including Oro, which was the special one for this series. And we have ones from the Forest World, from the Shadow World, from the Stone World, from the Ice World, and we have only one from the Lava World, which kind of irks me a little. All of the ones I've pulled, I only got one Lava World. Anyway, today, because we only have one of these, we're going to give him some company today. Okay, looks like they've made a little room, because we're going to pull out this beast. Oh, you're going to have to move too, my guy. Here we go. We're going to look today at the Eldrador Creatures Battle Cave for the Lava Hyena. So this is one of the other biomes from the Eldrador Battle Caves. And we already have the Shadow Battle Cave, although there's now a second one I don't have. We have the Shadow Bug, because that's this set here. We have the Ice set with the Ice Rat. We have that set. And now we're going to add this set. And of course, you can also buy the entire arena down there and all these extra different battle caves, including the swamp, I think it is, chameleon, and the forest spider to complete a set. And you can buy a massive arena to place it all in and have your battles. And you can get this little one in the middle that holds all of the gems. So today we're going to open up the Lava Hyena and his battle cave. All right, let's get to opening. We'll open up some tape here, and I believe that should be all I have to do. Pull out the insert that has the Lava Hyena, put aside for the moment. We're going to free him up in a minute. And then we'll pull out all the pieces and put them on the table. And I believe there's more in there yet. And I believe that's everything. As for the box, we could just toss that aside. We don't need it for this part. We do need to find our instructions and get started. Here's the instruction sheet. So we open this up, and it's not stapled together, which is kind of a bit annoying. It tells you, though, what your parts list is. 8 of these corner pieces, 6 of these. Anyway, we'll go through, and there is also a gem and a missile, and I'm not quite sure what that is. We'll get to that as we go. And, of course, we have our Lava Hyena. And so, like before, this brilliant engineering, which is all the same piece, fits together in a cube. The same exact piece fits together into an amazing cube, which makes me really admire the engineers at Schleich. So let's get started by putting together our cubes. So we start with any two, literally any two, because they'll just fit together. And we form the corner here like that, and we take another one, literally any one in any orientation, it doesn't matter. They're designed so perfectly that they will all fit together regardless of orientation or which order you put them in, like so. And that's the cube frame. So that's step 1. So step 2 is put the top and bottom on. So basically just complete the rest of the cube. And again, same pieces, could be in any orientation at all. They're just magically, excellently designed to all fit together. Just place like so. Press down into place. Flip over. And finalize your cube. That's step 2. Going on to step 3. Now we apply the corner connectors, which strengthen the cube and allow it to interconnect. So there are 3 little pins, and they go into the 3 little holes in the corners, forming a nice tight connector for all 8 corner sections. And that's our cube. And step 4 is place the floor in place. And that's this piece. You know it's a floor because some of the wall pieces have this tab which allow you to pull the door open because this is a door. This actually is a floor, so this goes in like so and just snaps into place like that. And that's step 4. Then step 5 is place a doorway piece in, or a side wall. I think that may just be a side wall. And you can literally place it on any side wall. It doesn't have to be any particular one. They're all absolutely identical. And that's step 5. Step 6 is to place the cage piece in, or one of the cage pieces in. Let's get that into one of the places. And the cage piece they want in this case, they want it to be vertical like this, but it can also be horizontal. It's entirely up to you. These are very configurable. And each piece, by the way, has a small hole on the top and bottom so that you can place things like a gate in place. And in this case, we're going to put a vertical swinging gate. So the gate swings up like so it can trap down. But you know, it can also, and these little rubber pieces on the side kind of keep it in place. Also, it can be done sideways, so it can open like a door swinging to the side. That's really not important. You can do it either way you like, but we're going to follow the instructions as given for now. And step 7 is to place one of the doors in place. That's the one with the little tab on the side, so that you can hook a finger in there and open the door. So we'll put that one right here. And again, these little tabs, all these walls have a little slot on the bottom and top and sides, so that you can easily put a door in place. So that's the door, and that snaps nicely shut and opens when you put a fingernail in there and you pull it open. So step 8 is we take these 2 firing mechanisms, I think, and place it into the lava face. So there's 2 of these, and they go into the eyes. That's what the missiles are for, I believe. That's these. And we find our skull piece, and that'll be this one. And we place these in a particular way. Let's just make sure we just check the instructions again. Okay, definitely gray side down, and then both go into the eyes. Let's get those in place. Looking at the instructions, it seemed to indicate that the hole with the slot on the back goes out the back. So this should go in like so, and this similarly should go in like so, gray side down, like that. The instructions look to clearly show that these slots go in back. You see how they're slotted? But also, you see that little lower tab here? That's back here. So I think we have to flip these around before that. Like the plate would not fit back. The back plate wouldn't fit on properly. So I knew something was up. So I had to double check. And sure enough, the instructions would show clearly a tab back here is probably slightly incorrect. Although the little lower bit here is actually correct. So now this should fit on without any issues whatsoever. And that completes that. So now the slots, actually, the vertical slot should actually be in front of the face, not in behind like the first instruction showed. So, moving on. Step 10, insert your missiles. 1, 2, and that's that. That's step 10. Step 10 says place it in like a door. But now I've noticed that if you do this, the face is going to be inside, pointing towards the gate, looking out. But I think that's okay. The instructions do show that is how you're supposed to do it. But also, there's another piece of instructions that shows the face the other way. So you can rotate this. This is not, again, this is very configurable. I'm going to do it the way the guide says right now, which is to put the face facing inward, but you can also have the face facing outward. It doesn't really matter. It's all designed to fit. So we'll pop this guy in here, and like any door, it just fits into these vertical slots in the base's frame, like so. And I can close the door. You know what? This tab is a snapper, so you can close the door. You can put, like I said, you can put the door in either way, facing inward or outward. If you face it inward, you have this face back there. So when you lift the gate, you come face to face with the face, which is kind of creepy. I like that. But again, if you really want to, you can configure it so that it turns around and our face is facing outward. Step 12 is to take the other gate and place it on top. And that just fits like the other, and it would probably fall down except for these 2 little orange bits here, kind of friction fit against the side, so it just sort of prevents it from falling in. But you can also use it as a trapdoor or a gate looking upward. So let's attach that, like so. These are agnostic, you can go either way. And this goes in here, and this one goes in here. And these, like I said, these little rubber things here will prevent it from falling down. But let's open this door. Now, if you place it in place and use it as a trap door, it'll swing down and become a trap door. And that's kind of cool as well. But again, as I said before, you can place these anywhere you want. So these can both be side doors, or they can both be trap doors, or whatever you want to do with them. I'm just going to place it back in place and friction fit it in. And I am going to rotate my head backwards so that it's facing outward, just because I think that's a bit more menacing. And what's the next step, if any? I think step 13 is to place the gem, which comes with this, into the mouth of the skull. So each of these sets comes with a gem. And these gems are all different. This one happens to be like 2 gems put together. And when you're done, all of these form like a cube. So you can take the gem from the shadow world, and you can take the gem from the ice world, and fit it in here. And when you have all of them, it forms kind of a cube. So let's place the gem in the mouth. I honestly can't tell what the orientation should be. I want to put it like so, but that's not correct. And I want to turn it around like so, but that's not correct because the bar is on top. If I turn it around like so, that does look more like what we want to do. So let's see if that'll fit in like that. The only way I can manage to fit this in is just kind of like put it in like so, and kind of like friction hold. There's not really a slot for it, but you can fit it so that like the upper teeth and lower teeth kind of grip the thing. And I guess that's kind of as much as you can do with that. So the guide just shows some configurations. So here's your lava hyena outside the cave, and here's another configuration where the lava hyena is being shot by his own cave. Oh, poor guy. And then you can fit him inside, of course. So let's get our lava hyena out, shall we? Like toys in the 1990s and early 2000s, these are encumbered by twist ties. They're just trapped in there by twist ties. So we're going to try to lift out the bottom and just snap these twist ties and free our lava hyena from its prison. In such a way as they're kind of open to the public, and you really can just reach in and pull it out if it wasn't for these twist ties. So, you know, to protect their merchandise, they smartly put measures in place. But, you know, there's way better ways to do it now. This is an older technology, and it's not necessary. So there's our lava hyena. And how does he stack up with the beasts in the other caves? Well, let's find out. All right, guys. All right. Come on. Back off, back away. You're all friends here, right? Well, of course not. You all have your own battle caves. But that's it. So let's have a closer look at our lava hyena after the fun shenanigans. So again, like most of the figures in Eldrador, it is based on, you know, actual characters. Well, maybe. Like this one, maybe not so much. But like this is a wolf, this is a tiger, this is a rat. But I love the fact that each figure has translucent colored plastic parts. So this one, and they're all crystalline. So this is crystalline lava. The tiger has white or yellowish crystalline ice. The rat has blue crystalline ice. The shadow wolf has like amethyst crystals sticking out of its back. And of course the shadow monster, the shadow bug, is almost entirely translucent purple on its carapace and back, and I absolutely love these things. So that is the assembly of our lava cave, but we're going to do a little bit more now. As you can see, my table is filled with these little creatures, the mini creatures, and we're now going to open up a few more of those. So if you guys wouldn't mind stepping back and making some room. All right, let's get out our beasts, our mini creatures. As you can tell in my several blind bag pulls in recent times, I've gotten 6 of the forest creatures, 5 of the shadow, 3 only of the ice, and then 8 of the stone. So we definitely have a prevalence of stone. We have 1 from lava, and of course we did pull the rare oro. Now we're going to pull out some more blind bags. So we have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, because 9 new blind bags. Let's open them and see which ones we get. Bag number 1. Before I look at and see what we got, we're going to pull out the guide to show what we can get and what the worlds are. So, looking around, we have the Lava World. Like I said, I only have one of those. I have the Special Oro, which is great. I have the Shadow World. I have several. I have some from the Jungle World. I have way too many from the Stone World, at least disproportionately so. And then not very many from the Ice World. But we'll see what we get today. The first one is... oh, another ice one. Oh, beautiful too, because it's one I don't have. I really love the curlicue details on this one. Oh, it's a skull with curlicues. Oh, that's going to be a welcome addition to my team. Bag number 2. Hereafter, we will not look at the guides because there's no need. We've seen it. And I will just dump the figure. It's going to be a mystery to me as it is to you. Oh, excellent. Another fire one. It's been so long. I've been opening so many of these and haven't got enough fire. Now I have another lava one. I love it. Bag number 3. Ready? Oh, wow. Another fire one. And it is another different one, too. Oh, that's great. Bag number 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, bag number 5. Open it up. Pull out the guide. Oh, Shadow. Is it one I have? Yes, it's one I have. It's a dupe of Shadow. That's fine. Again, like I said, I don't mind dupes. 6. Bag 6. Open. Get rid of the guide. And... okay, another stone. And I've seen this guy several times before, I believe. At least multiple times before. Well, let's put him here. Bag number 7. Oh, yeah, it's ice. I have him. I like it. The big eye in the middle. Very nice. Bag number 8. I've kind of lost count. Okay, another Shadow. I love my Shadow figures. Oh, but it's a duplicate of the same one. Okay, whatever. Bag number 9. Okay, first one of the Jungle World we got today. And I think it's a brand new one. I don't have this one. So that's actually kind of nice. And somehow I lost count because I have another bag. It was behind me hiding while I was distributing and showing the other bags. This one's a blocky one. Big and blocky. It's a bit like this or this, so maybe it's another one of those. Let's find out. Opening up, we remove the guide. Oh, no spoilers. Now, if you were very observant there, you would notice that the Mylar bag inside is shining very brightly orange. And so we have another lava one. And I was wondering if I was ever going to get more lava, and I did. But now this one is a dupe of that one. But, you know, I'm okay with that. And of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags, not 9 as I previously thought, we got some really new ones, and I'm quite delighted by it. So bringing with you tonight some Schleich Eldrador Battle Cave stuff, and some Schleich blind bag mini creatures. This has been Sean Huckster with Magic Little Worlds, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.